Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's Eric Sogard. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High and deep to straightaway right. Hayward ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's a .304 batter. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Judge is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Coming to the plate now, Scotty Hayward. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Nino Reese. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Well, not only that, but he also has the highest slugging percentage in the league right now.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. his 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
At the plate, Lane Rosa comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Kind of the new age baseball this guy is right here. A shortstop with power. At one time, the shortstop position was all about the glove and range, but no longer. And this guy's living proof. Power hitter from the middle part of the diamond.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground is short. Adame scoops it up. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Count remains at 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Ready now, Brandon Lowe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reese is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
Standing in, Shelby Tomlinson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play.
Hayward.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scotty Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Nino Reese.
Second baseman, Nino.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, not shortstop, Lane Rosa.
Digging in, Lane Rosa. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Austin Meadows. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Slider laid off for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-2. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Adames over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Shelby Tomlinson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shelby Tomlinson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 New York. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Brandon Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Jesus Aguilar.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jesus Aguilar. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Tomlinson over to his left. Oh, and this drops in the infield. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Strike one to start the at-bat. Aguilar, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays strand. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lowe is up with it, and that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D'Lo. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. One hit in the Digging in and looking for more, Eric Sogard. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Jonathan Loaizaga will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Loaizaga.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Austin Meadows is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a drive out to left center field. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting.
And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Catcher, Mike
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll... Now in the box, Lane Rosa. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Shortstop, Lane Rosa.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
they're striding forward now. Aaron Hicks. He went deep last time up.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0
Now
changeups
batting,
usually
catcher,
get guys out in
Gary.
front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, DJ.
Stepping in,
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Hicks is off at first with 2 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Softly hit out towards short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodbye, home run. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here in a tie game, but boy, this was not the kind of performance I think he wanted to have here tonight. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another look at back here in the Bronx. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
The center fielder,
Luis Cessa will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
the left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, designated.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Line drive to left. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in,
Right
Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Hit hard to the right side. Ready with the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 9-8 contest. In now Brendan Lowe. Past meetings against Luis Sessa. He's 1 for 4. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going into one.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, Willie Adames, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take him
into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got 1 grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
The center fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gardner.
He's set and the pitch. High chopper over to first. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Up next for the Yankees.
So standing in, Scotty Hayward. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nino Ruiz. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Can't cut in. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Adam Ottavino will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Ottavino.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Sogard, he homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Left fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 the count now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fouled off. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Meadows.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Chaz Rowe will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 52. Chaz.
Leading off the inning, Lane Rosa, and they'll need him to get something going here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rowe, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hicks is retired, 2 down now. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 the count. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Count 21.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He'll try again, 1-2. Pitch popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lowe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The first baseman, number 21.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. So they're held. Jose Alvarado enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 46.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for. Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. His career numbers against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1 for count.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. Aguilar gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Shelby Tomlinson.
Now at the plate, Shelby Tomlinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. 11-8, the final score in this ball game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.